This is the post fight between Robert Easter Jr. and Commey, Richard Commey. This was a epic fight of watching two undefeated challengers fight for their first world title. Both guys came in with 5 knockouts in a row, and they're heavy hitters. Even though Commey got the shorter arms, he knows how to use his head to bob and weave to lure you in and come over the top of a jab with his right hand when he is clearly the stronger of the two. He got Robert Easter's respect in the second round with an overhand right, and he never looked back as far as taking control of the fight for the second and third round. And I had it 2 rounds to one for Commey. Then Robert Easter got into a great rhythm of using lateral movement, which seemed to bother Commey because Commey's never really seen it. He's from Ghana. His cutting off the ring ability is very bad, and you're able to just go around there with very little aggressiveness from Commey, and that was starting to wear him down because Easter would go in, go out to the body, go up with a jab. And he was very authoritative with the jab, and he was in probably the best shape I've ever seen him in for a fight of this magnitude. And it was like, okay, he's going to take this all the way to the scorecard. He's luring him to sleep. He's rocking him with shots a little bit. It's going to be an easy night for him. And even though Commey was losing the rounds, he was still landing some shots. The overhand right was still finding his home on Robert Easter Jr. Then in the eighth round, he kind of like baited him, and Robert Easter Jr. saw opening and took it, but it was a trap as he moved his head and launched a right hand bomb and put Robert Easter on the canvas for the first time by touching the glove on the canvas because his knees buckled down. But it doesn't look like on the second replay that his glove actually hit the canvas. It just looked like he was a half inch away. So it's referee's discretion. And his discretion was that nothing happened. I mean, as far as him saving himself. So it was a 10-8 round for Commey. A round in which Robert Easter was winning. So I have no problem with Robert Easter and what he did tonight. I think he did win the fight. It was probably as close as the scorecards had it. I was just like, how did they get the score of 114, 113? But it's obvious they had Robert Easter winning 7 rounds. The knockdown cost him 2 points. So it'd have been instead of 116 to 113, and it's only 113 because he got the knockdown. They scored it at least 5 rounds to 7. So that's how they got that score. But other than that, the fight was pretty good. I mean, I loved it. It was exciting. The people were all engaged. The fans were. They were all on Twitter talking about Fight of the Year and this and that. So at the end of the day, it's like, where does Robert Easter Jr. go now? He won by 1 point. 1 point, 114 to 113. 1 point cost Commey his undefeated record. And some people said he won. I didn't have him winning, even though there's a lot of close rounds in this fight. It's kind of hard to score it. But I was impressed. In the 12th round, Robert Easter actually buckled him, and I don't know how Commey stayed on his feet. But he did, and, he jumped all over Commey. Commey held on, and he was fatigued going up here. Him and Robert Easter put out and exerted so much energy, but Easter was more ready for the affair because it was from the lack of body shots by Commey. So overall, I say it's a great performance, and you might want to check it out or replay or anything that they had going. It's your boy Carcino. I'm out.